Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and today I'm going to be doing a current favourites video. I know it's been a while since I've done like a favourite thing, so kind of got a whole lot of stuff here that I've really been liking in the last couple of months. So, going to go through with you, starting with face products, which is why this drawer is open, because I can't fit anything more on my desk. Primers. Been loving two primers. First, the Napoleon Pettis Auto Palette Primer is a beautiful product. It's really good when I like a matte foundation. You guys know I have really oily skin, but I've been finding if I put a matte foundation with the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, which is my second favourite primer, it has been too much. So what I've been doing when I'm wearing this is wearing the Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation, which is a beautiful, very liquid foundation. This one is like halfway done. I have used it so much. I use it like a lot. Anyway, I'll use this first. I will use this and then I will use a liquid highlighter. Either the Girl Meets Pearl or Becca Opal highlighter. Because I've been liking glow, you can kind of see, I don't know, I'm wearing a powder foundation but I still have a little bit of life to my skin. That's kind of what I've been liking. I've been embracing the glow. So that has been my first foundation combination, and I've been setting that with the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. It's a beautiful, very fine powder with hyaluronic acid in it, so make sure you're still getting moisture through your foundation. Then, as I said, Rimmel Stay Matte Primer is my second favourite foundation primer. When I use that one, I've been using the Napoleon Pettis Stroke of Genius Foundation, which is a beautiful full coverage dewy foundation. I am in the shade Look 1, which is the lightest, obviously. Come to the brush, I actually just put it like on the center of my face and then blend it out with a buffing brush just to get the most flawless application. This is what I've been wearing to work all the time, is this combination. I love it. And then I've been setting that with my Maybelline, the Matte Maker Powder, mattifying powder. So, kind of strange using like a dewy foundation with a matte primer and a matte powder, but that way I find that throughout the day it'll still hold on. It won't get excess oily, but I'll still get that glow and dew through the foundation. Speaking of dew, let's talk about some highlighters. There have been two that have been rocking my world, and those are the MAC MSF in Lightscapade. You guys know I love this. It's a beautiful, very light, kind of white gold kind of colour. And then the Australian drugstore version of, I feel like this is a cross between the Hourglass Ambient Lining Powders and the MAC MSFs. This is the Models Prefer Mineral Powder in Photo Ready. And this basically is the exact colour of Hourglass's Mood Light, but it's got a slight bit more shimmer to it than that. So it's got the glow of a, I don't know, it's like bakes, I don't know. It's just a really beautiful product. It's got more glow than an ambient lighting powder, but not as much as an MSF. So, and this is a beautiful colour. It does come in one or two darker colours as well, but this is obviously the only one I can use. Just a beautiful pinky shade. So when I want a bit more of a pink highlight. Speaking of Hourglass, Mood Exposure is my favourite blush of all time. I've been going either really dark on the eyes or really dark on the lips. So a neutral blush has been key. I say today when I'm wearing a hot pink blush, a neutral eye and a neutral lip. But this is beautiful. This is Mood Exposure. It's just a very natural colour. Quite beautiful. Again, along the same lines is the Tarte Expose blush. These are like no-brainer blushes. They're quite similar in colour. The Exposed is slightly more pink, but they're just beautiful products. I love rosy toned blushes. But something I didn't think I'd love as much as I do is the MAC Cinderella Coupe de Chic Iridescent Beauty Powder. I've been using this to top my blushes, and it just adds this peachy sheen to it. You can just see it's got like a glitter. It's a peachy pinky glitter with a gold glitter, and it's beautiful. Very, very hard pan. You've got to use a really dense brush to even pick up any product. I hate how pressed MAC products are. Like, they can be such pressed into the pan that they just don't apply nice. That's one of those products, but I don't know. it's so beautiful that I can work with it. And it works really good over a hot pink blush as well. Bronzers, I've not strayed from my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This has basically been the only product bronzer I've been using at all because everything else has been making me orange because I'm so pale. I did use a bit of my Chanel Soleil 10 Day Chanel, but I don't use this for contouring, I use it for bronzing. But that is a beautiful product as well. I seem to have a thing of skipping everything. So let's go back to concealers. I've been mixing the Napoleon Pettis Mighty Conceal Pen in Pink Beige and the Revlon Age Defy Targeting Age Spot Concealer in number 1 Fair, the lightest colour that they have. I think it's Fair, yeah, Light Clair. Beautiful concealers, great for around the eye area. This is just a tiny bit too dark, this is just a tiny bit too light. Mix it together and it's perfect. Beautiful products. Let's move on to eyes. 2 eye bases. The NARS Smudge Proof Pro Prime eyeshadow base is phenomenal. When I go to America, I'm definitely going to be buying a full size of this. This little travel size is gone and I'm so sad. But I've been using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I went through a phase when I was like, cream eyeshadow is all I need. I don't need a base. But I don't know what's happened. My Benefit They're Real mascara, the most long-wearing mascara I've ever used, has been transferring, unless I use an eye primer. So that is where I'm currently at with that. I just don't know what has happened with my eyelids. But when I use a primer, it's all good. So that's what I've been doing. Speaking of mascara, another one I've really been loving for more everyday use is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This is really good for just a really natural lash. And not natural as in, oh, she's just, like, your lashes are just black. This gives really nice definition and length and flare. A little bit of volume, but it really just opens up the eye and it's quite beautiful. It's got a really big natural hairbrush, not synthetic. But it's really nice. I've actually been preferring it over my L'Oreal because I've been preferring more natural lashes. I don't know what's happened to me. Brows, of course, Gimme Brow is a must, as well as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Taupe. Taupe. That just fills in the tail a little bit more, and then that one. Kat Von D Tattoo Liner was thebomb.com. I'm currently using Stila Stay All Day Liquid Eyeliner, which is good. I prefer the Kat Von D though. So, my little sonnet there. Eyes, as I said, I haven't been wearing as many cream eyeshadow bases. I don't know what's happened. It's just kind of not been my thing. I say as I'm wearing a cream eyeshadow base. But what I have absolutely been loving, and you will be able to see the wear on this, is my NARS Narcissist Dual Intensity Eyeshadow Palette. This is beautiful. I have used these as liners, as eyeshadows, wet, dry. The blue was like an eyeliner of love for like a whole month. It was incredible. The only 2 I haven't really used are the black and this one. So Himalaya and no Sakurax, because that's Sakurax and that's super. So Sakurax and Himalaya are the 2 I haven't really used. No, Sakurax and Lysithea are the 2 I haven't really used, so the black and the kind of green one. But everything else has been much loved. And I've used this on its own as an eyeshadow palette, and it works beautifully. The Napoleon Pettis Nude You eyeshadow palette, if you guys haven't been able to get this for a while, they should be coming back in stock this, like, now. Beautiful. My one's not particularly well loved, but that's because I use the one at work all the time. I love it. It's incredible matte neutral eyeshadow palette. If you're in Australia, I definitely pick this up. I find them more easy to blend than the Naked Basics, and you have more colour variety. So that is that. What else have I been using? Lorac Pro, as always, is a lover. But I've been pretty boring with my eyeshadows, I think. I've just been doing really white, either like really dark from the NARS one or really neutral in the New Dew. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what I've used. I've been using my Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. They're the cream eyeshadows I've been using. Quite beautiful products, if I couldn't say that enough already. let's move on to lips because we know that's going to be the longest category ever. My Bite Agave lip mask is in love with that product. It is upstairs right now next to my bed and I wear it every night. What I've been popping on in the mornings is either my Maybelline Baby Lips Dr. Rescue in Just Peachy or my L'Oreal Coloration Balm in Heavenly Berry. Both are really beautiful tinted lip balms just to nourish the lips while I'm getting ready in the morning. I never used to be a real big lip liner fan, but these two colours have changed my life. This is OCC's Lydia, which is a very dark purpley colour. And this is Colourpop LBB, which is a more kind of berry fuchsia purple colour. But basically these can turn any lipstick I wear into a berry. I've been loving using the Lime Crime Velveteen Pink Velvet, the Rimmel Apocalypse matte lipstick in Meteoric Matte, Smash Stila Stay All Day in Aria, even the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet in Nudist. Like, I've been loving berry lips. Love. But when I want something a bit more neutral, I'll stick with something like what I'm wearing now, which is Anita by NARS, or if I go for Bourjois Rouge Edition, I've been actually really loving the Urban Decay Say So Naked Gloss. I'm going to pop a bit on now because, you know, it's dry. But it's just a beautiful lip gloss I love. Just adds that life back to the lips. It's quite beautiful. For removal of makeup, I talked about this in my most current haul. I say as I'm grabbing a wipe to clean my hands. The Napoleon Paris Balm Voyage cleanser has been incredible. It just gets every spot of makeup off your skin. I also have the Skin Renewal Oil as well, the Rebirth of Venus, which is beautiful as well for removal of makeup, but I feel like the balm just cleanses the skin a bit nicer, so... Alright guys, that's my updated favourites. Our perfume favourites are Escada Cherries in the Air and Estee Lauder Modern Muse, basically what I've been living on. So, that is it. As I said in my last video, let me know what you guys want to see next, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!